Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel, and welcome back aboard the Skull Mariner. We are playing an updated version of the Pirates deck that we played on Meme Deck Monday not too long ago. This updated version also brought to you by the Spice Lord himself, Houdini. We have a couple of upgrades, some that were suggested by you all that made a lot of sense to us. But let's get into the deck a little bit and explain why some of these cards are in here. We have 3 copies of Skull Mariner because pirate ship, Robotic Knight, pirate, Parrot Dragon, was one of the most obvious suggestions that we had, and we're like, yeah, I mean, that's got to go in there because, you know, pirates are known for having parrots, and Parrot Dragon is just the coolest possible one that we've got. Pirates also known for having monkeys around, so we've got a Bazoo in here. We have the whole squad. We've got Exiled Force, Flash Assailant, Don Zalug. This is the only deck that I will allow Don Zalug to actually have guns in. We have Kickman and Chopman. We have Amazonish Chainmaster. We've got Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. A couple of copies of this because we actually have a little bit of an equip theme going on. We have Dice Jar for gambling, of course. We have Maneater Bug and Legoul, because, you know, we're gonna have some bugs in the hardtack here. We have Dark Mimic level 1 as our treasure chest of choice. We took out Pharaoh's Treasure, which is unfortunate. I do like that card, even though it actually does kind of nothing. But Dark Mimic is a little bit better. We have 1 copy of Axe of Despair. We have Echabio Drachmord, which symbolizes like disease and stuff. Premature Burial, Snatch Steel, which, you know, goes along with the whole thievery deal. United We Stand, Bait Doll, which I think is just awesome. Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, of course, Heavy Storm, and Lightning Vortex for the stormy seas. We've got Rhoda, because we, of course, have a lot of warriors in the deck. MST, Order to Charge to go with our Skull Mariners and our Robotic Knights. We have, of course, Call of the Haunted, 3 copies of Compulse, which does symbolize a little bit walking the plank. Dust Tornado, Mirror Force, Reckless Greed, and Ring of Destruction to finish off the main. In the side, pretty awesome. We have Moai Interceptor Cannons, which is great. 3 copies of Dark Snake Syndrome, 3 Wave Motion Cannon, 3 Hammer Shot, 3 Solemn Wishes. So, not going to bore you with this any longer. I think this deck is so cool, though. Yeah, let's get into some matches and see if we can get some wins again. Alright, we've got a match here. Usually, a deck like this would be reserved for Meme Deck Monday. However, you're not seeing this on Monday because, 1, it's not Monday today. And 2, Meme Deck Monday is probably going to be taking a little bit of a back seat for a little bit. And that is not because of lack of playing meme decks on the channel. Quite the opposite, actually. With all of the challenges that I have lined up, like the XYZ Dragon Cannon stuff, there are going to be a lot more decks that are along the lines of Meme Deck Monday. I'm just going to be putting them out whenever I do them. So, I'm sure you all aren't going to be too upset about having, you know, more meme decks going on, but it also just gives me a chance to upload with pirates, because it's a deck that I'm hyped to play. I love this. I love this deck. It's so cool. Houdini did a fantastic job with creating this, and honestly, this was like the deck that sort of shaped what the Meme Deck Mondays became on my channel. Like, I used to play, like, I played Pac-Man, Gravekeepers, stuff like that. Stuff that wouldn't even be close to what's on Meme Deck Monday now. So, super excited to always showcase a good Pirates deck here. GOAT format's greatest archetype of all time. And so we see our opponent ditch a Mother Grizzly and a Solemn Judgment here. It's pretty interesting. I do love me some Mother Grizzly decks. Big fan. Here, I don't know. I kind of just want to attack into it with a Skull Mariner. We'll see. If it's another Grizzly, it's totally fine. You know, we have Compulse to send something back if we need to. We also just have Maneater Bug as a decent follow-up. Kind of need to be aggressive with this deck. Let's be real. It's not very good. So, how do you beat... Ooh, Giant Germ Mother Grizzly. Okay. How do you beat an opponent when your deck is inferior? Try to beat them quickly. Yeah, we're going to take 500 from a Giant Germ. This should be fun. And we'll pass the turn. The Skull Mariner claiming more victims here. You love to see it. See what the opponent has from here. Giant Germ, not quite Gravekeeper Spy. It's not going to hold off a bunch of monsters forever. Because it does only have 1,000 attack and it only has 100 defense. But, you know, I'm going to pay for killing each one, obviously. Got to take that 500 damage. That's totally fine. Not too worried about it. Opponent just sets another monster. Okay. I could summon Bazoo and just take out both of these. But I think now's actually a decent time to set the Maneater Bug. The opponent's showing that, you know, that they're being very defensive. So, like, maybe I can just set Maneater Bug and the next turn flip it up, kill a monster, summon Parrot Dragon, do something like that. So yeah, let's just attack over one of these germs here. Take 500. Set the bug, set Reckless Greed, pass the turn. I don't really think I'm just going to fire off the Reckless Greed until I really need to, or, you know, maybe the opponent throws off a blind MST or something like that and I can get a plus out of it. Rhoda. Okay, so now I can actually take out both of the face downs if I want to. I wouldn't be able to Parrot Dragon if I do that, but that's kind of fine, right? Yeah, let's flip up Maneater. Take out this new set. Stealth Bird. Okay. What is this? Some like water burn? What's the Mother Grizzly doing? Amoeba? Is it like Amoeba burn? That'd be so cool. I don't know. Let's just summon Parrot Dragon. Let's just keep being aggressive here, I think. We can save the Rhoda. It's alright. I don't think our opponent has like battle traps or something, because they haven't shown. I guess, you know, maybe they don't want to use a battle trap on a Skull Mariner. That's perfectly understandable, yeah. Do I want to save that? No. That's fine. Compulsing the Parrot Dragon doesn't seem like the best of ideas here, because I would have to tribute to get it back out. So if it was something like Bazoo, Donzaluk, something like that, maybe I would compulse that back. Trading compulse for a ring is actually really good, but don't think it's really worth it there for the Parrot Dragon. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's fine. Opponent sets a back row, yep, and summons Mariokutai. Okay, well, I imagine... Ooh, Order to Charge. Okay, I guess that destroys any spell, right? But it's fine. The way that Order to Charge is worded, I don't target the opponent's monster on activation. I target my monster, and then I get to target later. So, yeah, let's just summon Bazoo. We're going to eat our two monsters. Bring Bazoo up to 2200, and then we'll attack Bazoo into Mariokutai. See if the opponent has some sort of response. Gravity Bind? That's kind of gross. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll pass the turn. We could have activated Reckless Greed there to fish for an MST, but I don't think that's really the greatest option. Our opponent has returned their face-down monster to the top of the deck. I imagine they just wanted to flip it up. No problem. Maybe we're going to figure out what that monster is. Maybe not. Opponent sets another monster. I guess we're not going to figure it out. Cool. Axe of Despair is not doing any favors here. Let's just slam down the Rhoda. And let's go get... These are zombies. Yeah, I guess Exiled Force is going to be our best option here. So we really need to draw into Heavy Storm or MST. Obviously, Bait Doll can't do anything about it. We do have a copy of Dust Tornado as well. And we've got some low-level monsters in the deck. We're doing just fine here. Oh, I guess my opponent actually could have dealt with the Rhoda, right? So maybe I needed to ask for permission there, but we're going to kill this new set, I think. Oh, Morphing Jar? Okay. Glad we did that. Do I want to activate Reckless Greed now? I still don't think so. It does dig us a couple of cards closer, but it's not like we're at, threat of dying anytime soon. Lava Golem? Oh, no. I can't activate Order to Charge, but I can just compulse it back to the hand, right? Activate, target Lava Golem. Alright, get that out of here. We did lose two of our monsters, which is unfortunate, because now we draw the Dust Tornado. Okay. Well, I'm going to set the Dust Tornado, set Dark Mimic, pass the turn. We're doing all right here. There's no Volcanic Queen in this format, so it is just the Lava Golem. So we can just kind of refuse to put another monster on the board for a little bit. Lightning Vortex. Nightmare Wheel. Well, you know, that's unfortunate. Because I drew my Dust Tornado for the Gravity Bind, but now I can't flip up the Dark Mimic. Maybe now's the time to activate Reckless Greed. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna activate it. Okay. Prima's pretty good. Dice Jar is certainly Dice Jar. Dice Jar could win the game on a 6, of course. But the opponent has Lava Golem. So, like, what do I want to do here, realistically? I guess I could get my opponent to summon out the Lava Golem. Yeah. And then we can just use it as an attacker because we can get rid of this Gravity Bind. Okay. All right. I'll set the Dice Jar. We're going to take 500. It's a tricky spot. Take 500 from the Nightmare Wheel. No big deal. See if we lose both of our monsters to a Lava Golem here. No. Okay. We could flip up Dice Jar and see if we can win the game. And I think that's what I'm going to do because it's funny. You know what? When in doubt, flip Dice Jar. This is funny. All right, let's roll. Come on. Any 6s? Oh, that's a 6. Come on. Don't roll a 6. Let's go. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters in this video. We've done it. Look at the game 1 win with Dice Jar. With our opponent at exactly 6,000. Oh my lord. Alright, so let's bring in Solemn Wishes. Nothing will ever be better. I'm leaving in Lagool, I think. Generally, I like to side that card out, but I'm going to get rid of Chainmaster, I think. It's not really doing anything here. Neither are these, to be honest. This card's just not good. Though maybe I can get rid of Drakmord and just leave in... I guess this guy's actually better. Leave in another one so I've got another attacker. That's probably fine, right? Sure. All right, take me home, Dice Jar. Let's do it again. Run it back. Oh, I've been waiting to have a Dice Jar kill. Nothing will ever beat the Dice Jar kill that AJT BLS had, but oh my god. I don't know if I've ever actually killed anybody with the card. Just like straight up like that. So, I'm excited. Also, it's Bait Doll time. Hopefully we can actually destroy something with it. Just one time. I want to activate Bait Doll against like a turbo player. And have them, ooh yeah, have them flip up a Raigeki break and have to kill one of their own things. I guess I could just Raigeki break the Bait Doll, right? But they would still have to discard, so that'd be pretty good. But yeah, let's just lead on the Robotic Knight here. Get in there for 1,600. I have to be aggressive with this hand, especially facing down a Wave Motion Cannon, because I don't have any out to it. Okay, opponent takes 16. I'm just going to set Compulse past the turn. Next turn, we're probably getting in there with Skull Mariner as well. Just going to try to do all the damage. If the opponent gives us a Lava Golem, you know, I imagine that's not a Gravity Bind. I think they probably would have activated it already. If it was, no, we don't play around Lava Golem, right? Toll? Okay. Opponent's going hard over here. Have we still not seen anything that Mother... Oh, I guess Mother Grizzly gets Mariokutai? Okay, sure. Toll. Man. That card is not nearly as good as Chain Energy. But I'm happy to see it. I've always liked the art on that card. Been a big fan of it ever since having it as a kid. But yeah, we're paying some life points to attack here, and that's totally fine. We've got our opponent on a 2-turn clock, assuming they don't have a Gravity Bind or something here. Nightmare Wheel. Okay. Yeah, it's totally fine. I'll just take another 500 on the opponent's turn. I'm not going to compulse it back just yet. I can always, like, taking 500 is kind of negligible. I can always compulse it back later if I need to. Unless the opponent drops a Lava Golem here, but, you know, we'll see. I guess I do need to kill fairly quickly, again, because of that Wave Motion Cannon, but I already took it, opponent. Yep. Snatch Steel's not great. Maybe I just set Iron Blacksmith and try to go get United We Stand. Scoot up a little bit here and get in for 1600. Take the opponent to 32. If I compulse, I can get my opponent to, I don't know, if they have another Nightmare Wheel, does that change how I want to do things here? I guess we've been taking the aggressive line the whole time, right? May as well make them have another Nightmare Wheel. But I guess Blacksmith kind of plays around that the best because I can just go get, well, no, it actually kind of doesn't. Yeah, I'll just compulse my Robotic Knight. Okay, and then I'll resummon Robotic Knight, and then let's try to get in there. These toll taxes are getting a tad bit annoying. Okay, opponent is taking it all, and we'll pass the turn. All right, so we have him at 1600. Presumably the back row isn't something that can stop attacks, because I feel like the opponent wouldn't want to go to 1600 with two 1600 beaters on the board, but you know, who knows? We're not dying from this wave motion cannon, though I guess our opponent could have like activate wave motion cannon, tremendous fire, tremendous fire, tremendous fire. Something along, I guess double tremendous fire would essentially kill me. Ew. Messenger of Peace is not good for me. Uh-oh. I guess we're getting aggressive with an Iron Blacksmith now, because I've got to kill my opponent. That's very, very bad. All right, attack. Put the opponent to 1100, and then they go to 1000. No, we're definitely losing this race. Yeah, because I can only do 600 next turn with Dark Mimic. I need to draw something very good off the top, essentially. Something that can deal 500 damage. I guess that doesn't have to be very good. It just has to be able to get under. Just has to be able to get under Messenger of Peace. We can make that happen, right? But like this wave motion cannon is going to kill us on the next turn. So yeah, we've got to draw something like now. Oh, I guess the opponent should have activated wave motion cannon there maybe, so then I couldn't attack them. I don't know. I don't know what their face downs are, obviously, but now we're dead here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that I did not expect to lose that game, but I guess we sure did, didn't we? All right. Maybe I was supposed to set the Iron Blacksmith that turn. No, I don't think that would have made a difference, right? Yeah, because they just activated the Messenger of Peace on the next turn, so I guess we could have gotten a United We Stand. We could have equipped it to Iron Blacksmith. Well, no, then it still can't get under. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure there was anything else we could have done there. But see if we can pick up game 3 here. Ooh, we open with a Solemn Wishes and a Legoul. The most powerful of monsters in our deck. All right, so let's set Solemn Wishes. I mean, do we play around... Let's set Donzalug. I'm generally not a big fan of that, but I'm going to set the Mirror Force 2. If we get Heavy Stormed, you know, Sag, I guess. But there is the real chance our opponent doesn't even have Heavy Storm in their deck. So we'll see. Opponent sets a monster. Cool. We have an Exile Force for that. Donzalug notably gets under Messenger of Peace. So that's pretty good. And activate Solemn Wishes here. Start turn. We will draw a card. Declare the effect of Solemn Wishes. I love this card. I had 3 copies of it in my Pac-Man list that I won the Modified Goat tournament with. It's pretty sick. All right, we kill the Giant Germ with Exile Force. Very nice, very nice. We'll flip up Donald, and we'll see if we can get this attack in here. If this connects, that'd be very good for us. Obviously, yeah, we're just going to MST that. Not let that go through. And they do have a Gravity Bind. Okay, okay. So, a little bit punished there, but it's fine. We've got a Solemn Wishes here. We can we can sit here and attack with Legoul all day and kill our opponent that way. You know, it's 30... What is it, like a 28 turn clock? 27 turn clock, yeah. Yeah, well, we'll get him there. We are gaining 500 life points every turn, so that's pretty big. We do still have Dust Tornado, Heavy Storm left in our deck. We can deal with this Gravity Bind, and you know, we've got all kinds of monsters that can go under it. I guess not all kinds. We did. Well, I left in one of the. I think I left in Chopman, either Chopman or Kickman. Oh no! Please come back, opponent. We got to finish this match. All right, it's a bit anticlimactic, but the opponent didn't come back. unfortunately, from discontinuing or from disconnecting. But I think this was a good one anyway. If anything, because of Dice Jar. So since the opponent disconnected, we didn't technically get a full match here. I am going to get another one. I was thinking about just leaving it at this one because it was going to be a long match anyway, but we'll get a second one so we can have a full match here. All right, we've got another match here. Unfortunately, I think we may have peaked early in that first match with the Dice Jar moment. But, you know, new match, always a new opportunity to have some fun here. And that is certainly what this is about. Don't really expect to win. But, you know, hopefully we can get a good one here. Unfortunately, our hand is not very good, though Rhoda for Dawn seems fairly strong here. Okay. Yeah, our opponent's showing Trap Dust Shoot here, so I probably just will go for Dawn. I'm not going to throw off a random Dust Tornado to help protect it here. Also, you know, enjoy the hand, opponent. We've got a Chop Man and a Main... Oh, they're going to send back the Maneater Bug? That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Well, I'm just going to Rhoda then. Go grab ourselves a Don Zalug. Where's Donnie Boy? Here he is. Alright, summon old Donald. Alright, and get in there. No Battle Trap. Alright, let's go. I feel like the majority of games that we win with this deck are games where we connect with Don Zalug. Alright, Gigantes. Sure. Set Dust Tornado. We'll set Compulse to protect Dawn. It's actually pretty powerful. Obviously not better than something like Sakuretsu or whatever. But being able to get the minus back, sure. If you activate Breaker on the Dust Tornado, I'll just activate it. That's fine. You know it's Compulse. I guess, yeah, compulsing the Breaker's fine here. There's a chance we hit it with the Don Zalug. And if they play it back out, our back row is chainable. Unfortunately, the opponent has Gigantes. And Don Zalug is down. Alright, well, we have the Drakmord. Unfortunately, can't really play it here because the opponent has their Breaker back. But we can just take out the Gigantes here with Exiled Force and pass the turn. I'd imagine this is probably like just not a good matchup. Though, you know, what is a good matchup for this deck? I guess is something. But we'll see here. We'll see here. We've got some hammer shots and some stuff in the side. Maybe we can make this work out. Alright. Yep, the DD Warrior Lady. Pretty good, but I guess we can't hit that with the Drakmord either, right? Ugh, that Breaker is that Breaker's being a little annoying, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Dust Tornado here. Get rid of our opponent's Dust Tornado. It's fine. Bazoo. All right, Bazoo can at least attack over DD Warrior Lady, and I don't think I'm gonna eat my Don Zalug or my Exile Force because those are both really good. Both really good Premature Burial and Call of the Haunted Targets. I don't know what the opponent was thinking about there. There's no way they're thinking about Torrential, right? And I don't think there's a realistic chance that they would Solemn Judgment the Bazoo. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, DD Assailant's gonna cook us pretty well. Ooh, Chainmaster? Okay. Alright, we can get that Breaker on our side. It's going to cost us a hefty hefty amount of life points. But it doesn't appear the opponent's wanting to put another monster on the board. So, unfortunately, Chainmaster doesn't work correctly. Oh, Snatch Steel Prima. Oh, well, that's not good for us. There's no way to put this Breaker in hand, essentially. I guess... Well, Maneater Bug's not bad. So we know Prima Snatch in hand. Yeah, let's just set Maneater Bug. Sure. Take care of the DD Assailant. They can Prima it back, and then I guess we can, we can kill the Prima with this. Alright. So the thinking was just an absolute complete bluff. That's kind of what I thought, too. Because, like, reasoning it out, the only two cards that they, could have had there weren't really going to be activated, so that makes sense. We get Hammer Shot, we get the Moai Interceptor Cannons. What do we not want here? Bait Doll seems fine, Drakmord seems fine. Chop Man, Kick Man can probably go. Flash Assailant's probably... No, we just get rid of the Ligul. Amazoness Chainmaster seems fine. We need to get rid of 3 more. What's not good here? All of these cards are fine. I guess we can get rid of Order to Charge just because it's just not really that good of a card. Dice Jar can probably kill us very easily. So we'll get rid of that. And I guess, like, Compulse isn't the most amazing card I've ever seen in this matchup. But I guess we could just get rid of it. Let's just get rid of Flash Assailant. Let's be real. That card's not very good. And we could end up, like, tempoing our opponent out with Compulse or something like that. Probably not, but, you know, we'll give it a shot here. Okay, we open up with Graceful Charity with a removal spell. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll just throw off the Graceful Charity here. There's nothing that we're really waiting to find. And probably just get rid of... the 2 Skull Mariners, honestly. Yeah, we can get another one if we want to with Rhoda. But, yeah, I think we're just going to set the cannons. Set Dust Tornado past the turn. Hopefully we can wall up a monster. Oh my god. Level 2? Yeah, I guess like our opponent doesn't really know what we're doing over here. So they might not know how to side, which is not a knock on our opponent at all. Obviously that's a very big possibility here. Do I want to United We Stand this? It still dies to Gaff, right? But it doesn't die to, like, literally anything else? I don't know. Kind of worried about Gaff. Yeah, let's just attack over the level 2. The old +2 Donzalug. You'll love to see it. Get rid of a DD Warrior Lady. Okay, that's pretty nice. So if our opponent summons out Goblin Attack Force, we'll be paid off for keeping the United We Stand. Pot of Greed. That's not good. The old -2 Donzalug into Pot of Greed to get all your card advantage back. Okay, well, we have at least a Dust Tornado for the Snatch Steal, so we won't get hit by our own Don. Okay. Alright, Goblin Attack Force. Paid off. And no back row from the opponent. We have a Hammer Shot. What do I want with this Rhoda? Chainmaster doesn't seem bad, actually. We could get that. We could get Skull Mariner and put this United We Stand on it, and then it survives another Gaff, but I think I'm actually just going to get Chainmaster. Yeah, that's fine. We've got removal spells here, so we're actually up on cards too, which is kind of wild. I guess Donzalug will do that for you. But no, I guess in the complete turn sequence, we're even on cards. Exile Force? Okay, well, that's a way to get around the Chainmaster. That's totally fine. Into Gigantes. Alright, we have a Hammer Shot for that. We do have to take 1900, but it's fine. Alright, our opponent finally finds a back row. Let's just throw off this Hammer Shot. Go ahead and deal with the problem. I don't want to Echabio Dracmorta and then our opponent just have like a Dust Tornado down here. I don't know. We really, really need to keep our life points. Oh, God. Yeah. I think I got to compulse that. Do I? Yeah, I got to compulse that. I can't take... I don't think I'm allowed to take 3,400. Sure. Yep. Alright. Dracmord to the graveyard. And I guess United We Stand. Because, like, nothing's... It's not going to protect any of our monsters from an Injection Fairy Lily. Okay, that's an answer. That is an answer. I'm going to set both. Protect from maybe the opponent drawing an MST and wanting to throw it off blind. At least make it a coin flip. Oh, Berserk Gorilla. I'll take 2,000. And then I can Hammer Shot this, and then I can deal with Injection Fairy Lily with Ring. Pretty good play on our opponent's end. Maybe, well, yeah, probably still do just Hammer Shot it. Get it out of here in case there's a knock or something on the opponent's side. Set the cannons. Okay. We're not out of it. We're Not looking great either, but okay. Giant rat's fine. Yep, do we have a knock to go along with it? We don't. Alright, interceptor cannons intercepting the attack. Opponent taking 600. Premature burial. What does that do? Nothing really. We can get back another cannons, I guess, and set it if we want to. That seems kind of weak, right? We could ring this giant rat and start attacking. We could get in for 2200. So the opponent only gets one activation. It's really risky into a mirror force or something like that, right? Does it get better for me though, I guess? Probably not. I don't know. That's just such a risky play. I'm just going to pass the turn. We just immediately lose to mirror force. I guess like we didn't have to attack with both of them. Yeah. Okay, well, there it is. All right, the opponent has full Trinity. We just had a Graceful Charity, which is the worst Trinity piece in our deck for us. Is what it is. Totally fine. I don't know. I mean, maybe these cannons can sit here and wall us up for a little bit, and then I guess they can't. I'm forced to ring this Goblin Attack Force for sure. Wouldn't surprise me if my opponent had a ring at this point. Looks like they don't. Okay, Pot of Greed of our own. All right. All right, can't complain. I understand. Dark Mimic and an Axe of Despair. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to set the Mimic. Yeah, there's just no reason to attack over the giant rat, right? I don't have an Exiled Force. Yeah, okay. We'll just wait. Obviously, we're going to have to try to kill the opponent sometime fairly quickly. Grand Marg? Oh, God. Okay. Snatch Steal, please? Snatch Steal would be lethal with Axe of Despair and Premature Burial. Okay. Ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Let's lead on Premature Burial, because the opponent may do something about that. So we can Premature Burial the Skull Mariner, and then equip it with Axe of Despair. All right, opponent's going to let it go through. Obviously, all of this could just get shot down by a Mirror Force, and I don't know, that could just be a Mirror Force over there. We'll see. Activate Axe of Despair. I guess in that case, I could just wait. Snatch Steal after. No, I'm dead to Injection Fairy Lily, right? So yeah, I mean, we're just going for a game here. See if we can pull it out. All right, opponent. Hit me with that Mirror Force. I'm ready. Okay, called it. It was Mirror Force. All right. That's unfortunate. But yeah, those are some cool games, I suppose. And the opponent's a fan of the channel, I suppose. So we'll let him into the video, I guess. But yeah, no, this was a little bit of a shorter one, a little bit more of, this deck just kind of not getting there. But I mean, we had some roller coaster moments there. It was fun. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a fun one. We'll be back with the next one.